Good evening, Postal family. What's going on? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing this Wednesday evening? Well, we are over the election period. I don't want to get into all that politics, but the what was concerning for us was the ballots not being mailed out on time. So the election is done now. So still some rumors saying it's going to be another month, but I don't know how true the rumors are. I'm just here to pass along what I hear, and just that's where the time frame we're at, waiting for the ballot so we can vote on this tentative agreement and finally get it through to arbitration. Hopefully, we're praying on that. So first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do. If you like this sort of content, appreciate all my supporters. You can subscribe. I really appreciate it. And thanks for all the comments. Very informative comments. I appreciate it. And keep giving me the thumbs up for the channel. Helps out the channel big time, the videos. And just, I'm very appreciative for all you guys do for me. So thanks so much. And today's video is actually about another union that won big money for their workers. Boeing finally landed a 38% increase that the workers approved. So yet another union we get to see get their workers huge contracts and makes our 1.3 sounds like a chump change way for in comparison to, but we thank God for everything and appreciative for what we have. But you can look at some things that are out of your hands, but the facts are facts. Started, I think, last year with Teamsters. They got their workers a huge, gigantic increase. Then I believe it was, I might be missing a few. There was so many that got big raises, the dock workers and now Boeing. So let's get to the little article about Boeing I wanted to share. So Boeing strike ends as workers back 38% pay rise deal. Boeing workers have voted to accept the aviation giant's latest pay offer, ending a damaging 7-week-long walkout. Under the new contract, they will get a 38% pay rise over the next 4 years. So it's spread out over the longevity of the contract. Striking workers can start returning to their jobs as early as Wednesday or as late as 12th November. The International Association of Mechanists and Aerospace Workers IAM union says the walkout by around 30,000 Boeing workers started on 13th September, leading a dramatic slowdown at the plane makers' factories and deepening a crisis at the company. IAM said 59% of the striking workers voted in favor of the new deal, which also includes, get this, one-time 12 grand bonus check. Wow. I just have to calm down and think about just bonus 12,000. So that's why these workers agreed to this contract, because the term they had a one-time $12,000 payment on top of that. So bonus check. So in post office, we say, what's a bonus check? We just deliver checks. I mean, we don't know what bonus is, profit sharing, none of that. So 12,000 bonus as well as changes to workers' retirement plans. Through this victory and the strike that made it possible, IAM members have taken a stand for respect and fair wages in the workplace, union leader John Holden said. The union had previously called for a 40% pay increase and workers had rejected 2 previous offers from the company. So 40% was rejected previously. While the past few months have been difficult for all of us, we are all part of the same team, said Boeing's chief executive Kelly Ortberg. There is much work ahead to return to the excellence that made Boeing an iconic company. In a sign of how seriously the White House took the strike At one of the country's most important companies, acting U.S. Labor Secretary Julie C. flew to Seattle last month to help with negotiations. Boeing has been trying to shore up its finances and end the strike, which has now cost it nearly $10 billion, according to consulting firm Anderson Economic Group. In October, its commercial aircraft business reported operating losses of $4 billion for the 3 months to the end of September. Last week, the firm launched a share sale to raise more than $20 billion. It came after warnings that the prolonged strike could lead to downgrades of Boeing's credit rating, which would make it more expensive for it to borrow money. Last month, the firm said it would lay off around 17,000 workers, with the first redundancy notices expected to be issued in mid-November. The latest crisis at Boeing erupted in January with a dramatic mid-air blowout of a piece of one of its passenger planes. Its space business also suffered a reputational hit after its Starliner vessel was forced to return to Earth without carrying astronauts. So there it is. Boeing also lands a IAM, the union for Boeing, gets its workers 38% increase span of 4 years with a one-time $12,000 bonus check. Wow, guys, wow, that really is amazing to hear about these other unions, the lucky employees there. And I think their average now is, the starting is like 105,000, something like that. So, but we are here, the post office. We're blessed. We stay positive. There's no use in reading this and getting angry over it. So, like to, my thing is positivity. I like to stay positive no matter what. And times are tough, rough times right now. So, our NALC hasn't even mailed out our ballots yet, much less for us to vote on them. So, and I was just thinking, we're 38%, companies getting 40%, and then how do we end up with just 1.3? But that's a lot of questions for the higher ups. But it just makes you think sometimes that how are we so far off? We're living in the same economy as these employees. Inflation rates are high above. They've skyrocketed. Everything is expensive. So cost of living has gone through the roof. But at the end of the day, we are still we're blessed to have a job at least, But better times ahead. We gotta pray for better times, and we just gotta hope, that the tentative agreement can go to arbitration. There's enough people voting no. There's new people, obviously, quite a few of them going with yes, but to each his own, I say, you got the right to your own vote. I don't take sides, obviously, but, I for one will be voting no. So, there's this tentative agreement is a complete joke from top to bottom. Doesn't address anything, and God forbid if this thing passes, and then there's talks about privatization have come up again. But that's a separate video. I want to get into the details of what it takes. But that's the things we're facing right now, challenging times. So, just got to stay tough out there, guys. And hang in there. That's all I can say. Things are, each and every month challenging as far as NALC. We don't know what's going on. This president is completely, he's not with us. Nothing he says is, sounds like he supports us. He's another one of management's looks like employees just sitting in for our president, but the higher ups decided for him to get the position. So now we gotta, unless he's moved, he's with us till 2026. Hope not, but that's the things that are popping up, and a lot of people saying if it goes to arbitration, there's no guarantee that it's gonna come out in our favor. It could get worse, even get worse. So it depends who's talking for us and who's standing up for us. And sadly enough, he's not. So just a lot of prayer time right now. Just praying for better things ahead, and it's all we can do pretty much. So all you guys, like always, stay good out there, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next day. Saeed out.